Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the confusing world of corporate filings, and I swear this one involves a whole lot of numbers that might just make you say, wow. Today we're unearthing the latest news from US GoldMining's Inc, and it's all about a recent development that could shape their future in a big way. Stick around as we break down what this filing really means for investors and the company. Before we dive in, if you like getting straight to the point with financial insights, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord channel linked in the description, where we chat all things business and investing, so come join us. Alright, so what exactly is US GoldMining's Inc telling us? Well, this is a current report, which means it's detailing a significant event that just happened. Think of it like a company's urgent bulletin to the world. This particular filing is all about keeping us in the loop with what's happening at the company as required by the big watchdog, the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. The date that's important here is July 28, 2025, because that's when the event they're reporting took place. The company in question is US GoldMining's Inc, as the name suggests. They're likely involved in the gold industry. They're incorporated in Nevada, which is a common place for companies to set up shop. This number here, 00141690, is their specific commission file number. It's like their unique ID within the SEC system. And this other number, 3717921147, is their employer identification number, or EIN, from the IRS, basically their tax ID. Now let's talk about what they actually trade. Their main product is their common stock, which has a very tiny face value, just a thousandth of a dollar per share. And you can find their stock trading on the NASDAQ, a major stock exchange. They also have something called warrants. Think of warrants as options that give you the right but not the obligation to buy the company's stock at a specific price, in this case per certain $, per share. The main reason for this filing is something called regulation of disclosure. This is a rule that requires companies to share important non-public information with everyone at the same time, preventing insider trading and ensuring a level playing field. So what did they announce on July 28th? They issued a news release about something big happening in Alaska. The state of Alaska, through its Alaska Industrial Development and Export Authority, has submitted a permit application. This application is for something called the West Susitna Access Project. This news release, which contains the details of the announcement, is attached to this filing and is considered part of it. Now, what is this West Susitna Access Project? Based on the company's name and the location, it's highly probable this project is related to a potential mining operation, likely for gold, in the Susitna region of Alaska. Getting a permit application submitted is a critical step because it's essentially the government saying, okay, we're officially looking at this project. For a company focused on mining, access to land and the ability to develop it are absolutely paramount. This permit application signifies progress, potentially paving the way for exploration or further development stages. Think of it as unlocking a door that could lead to significant resources. This section just confirms what exhibits are included with the filing. The most important exhibit here is Exhibit 99.1, which is the actual news release from July 28th. And Exhibit 104 is the interactive data file for the cover page, which is standard practice for electronic filings these days. Finally, we have the signatures. This just means that the company is officially confirming the information in the report. This signature block shows that Tim Smith, the Chief Executive Officer of US GoldMining's Inc, has signed off on this report on July 28, 2025, confirming the company's announcement. Now let's put this into perspective. US GoldMining's Inc is likely in the business of exploring and developing mineral resources, with a focus on gold given their name. Their stock is publicly traded, meaning anyone can buy or sell shares. The news that the state of Alaska has submitted a permit application for the West Susitna Access Project is a significant development. This project is crucial for accessing and developing potential mineral deposits in that region. For a mining company, securing permits and access is a cornerstone of their business model. Without access to land, they can't explore, they can't mine, and they can't generate revenue. So this permit application submission is a de-risking event, meaning it reduces some of the uncertainty around their ability to operate in that area. It suggests that the project is moving forward through the governmental and regulatory processes, which is a positive sign for their long-term prospects. Think about it this way. If you want to build a house, you first need to get the land and then you need to get building permits. For a mining company, acquiring the rights to explore and develop a mining site and then getting the necessary permits for infrastructure like access roads is exactly that. This permit application is a big step towards potentially unlocking significant gold resources. It doesn't guarantee they'll find gold or that they'll be able to mine it profitably, but it significantly increases the probability that they can even try. This is why investors pay close attention to these early stage regulatory approvals. They are often the first indicators of a project's viability in the context of the broader mining industry, especially for junior exploration companies like US GoldMining Inc. Likely is news like this can be a major catalyst. It can attract further investment, boost investor confidence, and potentially increase the company's stock price. The market often rewards companies that demonstrate tangible progress in advancing their projects. Alaska is known for its rich mineral deposits, so the potential for discovery and development in the Susitna region is likely high, making this a project to watch. So to sum it up, US GoldMining Inc. has announced that a key permit application has been submitted for a project in Alaska. This is a really positive step for them as it moves them closer to potentially developing valuable mineral resources. It's a clear signal of progress and de-risking for a company whose core business depends on access and development. Now, looking at this filing, it's not a financial report, so we don't have specific numbers on revenue or profit. However, the narrative here is all about strategic progress. The real story is in the potential that this permit application unlocks. The company's direction seems to be focused on developing mining projects in promising regions like Alaska. A key strength here is their ability to navigate the regulatory landscape, exemplified by this permit submission. A notable risk, however, is the inherent uncertainty in mining. Even with Access, finding economically viable reserves and then successfully extracting them is a complex and challenging process. There's also the risk that the permit application might face delays or denials. Although submitting it is a positive hurdle cleared, in my opinion, this filing tells me that US GoldMining Inc. is making a tangible move to advance its operational goals. This news of the permit application is a direct indication of progress in a critical area for any mining company. While we lack financial figures in this specific report, this type of forward momentum is what often drives value in the mining sector. It's a foundational step that, if successful, could lead to significant discoveries and future profitability. What's your take on this development for US GoldMining Inc? Do you think this permit application is a game changer or just another step in a long process? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really supports the channel, and subscribe for more corporate decoded deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.